Hello, my name is David Sierra. I'm the executive chef here at Ser Restaurant and also Joselito Casa de Comidas, our sister location in Washington, D.C. So, Ser Restaurant was the winner of the Boston Beef Festival. We opened the restaurant back in January of 2015. And it's basically a mix of every region of cuisine from Spain. We started kind of focusing on the north, but we also cover part of the east part of Spain, like with paellas. We have some fried fish and like calamaris and things from the south of Spain. And I'm also from Madrid. Okay, the dish that we are going to be presenting today is a Chilean cebas in green sauce. Green sauce is a very traditional sauce from Spain that is made with olive oil, green peas, garlic, and a little bit of flour. I chose this dish because it's something that is affordable for everybody to make at home. It's also simple. It's super fast to make. It's delicious, and you can fix a dinner in like 15-20 minutes tops. Traditionally, the recipe calls for hake, which is a more delicate fish, more like fragile percent, but you can use any kind of fish. Not salmon, not something that is like so greasy, but any kind of like Dover sole, rockfish, like tilapia. You can even do tilapia with this dish, and that sauce is gonna be perfect with it. Let's start with the process. So we have two beautiful cebas fillet here. So first we're gonna add a good amount of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. And then before it gets too hot, we're gonna get half tablespoon of chopped garlic. In the meantime, we are gonna pass the cebas through a little bit of flour. And then we're gonna put it together with the garlic. We're gonna let it cook here for 15-20 seconds. Then we're gonna add some clams. Then we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of AP flour. And we are going to move it in circular motion, very carefully, not to break the fish. At this point, we can turn it over, add some green peas if you want, and 2 cups approximately of fish stock. We're gonna put the heat high, and we are gonna let it reduce here for about 5 minutes. Then we're gonna flip the fish. We're gonna cook it thoroughly for like 6-7 minutes. At this point, you can add the sherry vinegar, the sherry wine, I'm sorry. Little bit of salt. And now we just need a little bit of patience, and we're gonna finish this too. After 5 minutes, and when the sauce is starting to be a little bit more thick, we're gonna turn the fish over again. If you see that the sauce is too thick and it's starting to break, we can always add a little bit more of fish stock. Just a tiny bit, like 1 tablespoon at a time. And we'll just let it cook this way for another 5 minutes. So, depending on the thickness of the fish, it's gonna take you longer. One method that you can use to see that it's like properly cooked is just grab a fork and just press a little bit on the fish. And if you see that it's starting to break apart, that's the perfect moment to set it aside. Let it rest for a couple minutes, and then it will be ready. We're gonna finish the dish with a little bit of parsley. So once the fish is perfectly cooked, we're gonna plate it. You can put one loin in the middle of the plate and then let an army of clams surround it. So we are now here at the table. I'm alone today, but you can impress anyone with this recipe, and I'm sure that it's gonna be a success. So don't forget the bread to dip on the sauce, and of course a really nice glass of white wine. That's gonna go perfect. So you just cut it a little bit, and it's so flaky and so tender. It's really delicious, tender, it melts in your mouth. So simple, but so fragrant with the parsley, the olive oil, the garlic. Really amazing. I'm sure it's gonna be a success. Why don't you try it?